This is a No Chase the Truth production.
80% of women that probably need assistance when it comes to female hygiene.
You got
and then there's this magnificent 20% that have no smell.
I think
and
I'm
it's
part
fresh.
of the 2% because I definitely agree with
20.
Stephanie.
It's
No,
a 20.
I'm narrowing it down.
But even because
I'm at the top of that 20%.
And those are the
We up here
keepers.
with that.
Those are the
And let me
keepers.
tell
Those
you,
are like, yo, fresh out, like
I'm
sitting in
telling
the
you,
shower.
if
It was amazing.
If I stick, if I could swirl
That's not
around,
normal.
Swirl
and
around.
like, it's gonna be a nice
That's
taste and
amazing.
everything.
That's amazing, but that's not normal.
Well, it's
I
normal for
think
me.
it's normal.
If you eat a lot of fruit.
Trust me.
It's normal for women
But I
like
guess
us
men would
who are
know
better
aware of
than I
themselves.
would.
And this
A
is
lot
the
of women
thing.
aren't aware of themselves.
And maybe,
But you hear
present
this,
company
ladies?
excluded. We talk about this all the time. Do y'all know when y'all stinking up the room? Like,
I never stunk up a room.
Well, see, I said present
I
company.
already know that.
You see
I
my
haven't.
shocked in the paw face?
But
that's the thing, because
but I
and you're
have
like-
smelled people stink up the room.
I have
and it's like, it be
And
some
I've
of the
heard
most
stories about
beautiful women. You be like, yo, how was you?
This is three sides to every story. There's one side, there's the other, and there's the truth. This is your boy, Jaxson Jerome, the Indigo Child. And on this episode, we got our two new co-hosts at the same time for the first time. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourself and let the people know where they can find y'all at on social media and all that good stuff.
Okay. I'm Jazz. You can find me on Instagram at I am Jazz the Stylist, on Facebook, Jasmine Bright.
Okay, I can dig it. All right, Shay, what you got?
All right, so I'm Miss Shay. You can find me on Instagram at Miss Shay_Petite. It's MSSHA_Petite. You know, like me. But go ahead.
I know that's right. I know that's right. All right, okay, all right. And of course, y'all can check me out on Facebook as well, Jaxson Jerome, and the same on IG as well too. So, this episode is based around 80%, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very detailed. There's a lot of depth within that, though, right? So, Nick Cannon, basically, he was on a talk show or a podcast or something like that, and he basically was saying that 80% of most women aren't aware that they have a hygiene problem, right? When it comes to the poom poom, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, that's what this episode is going to be based around. You know what I'm saying? So I can get y'all take on that, and we'll kind of trade dialogue, and we'll, see if we can get some truths out. So, what do y'all feel about that topic in particular?
I feel like the topic, I feel like it's true. I do. I just feel like it was the wrong messenger.
Okay.
Taking his track record into consideration. But I do feel like some women are unaware. Nobody probably has pulled them to the side and told them. Because that's a touchy subject for some people.
Yeah, that's facts. I think that all what you said is true. By him being, by him moving the way that he has moved when it comes to being in and out of different women.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That can throw off the pH and everything as well too, because you dipping in and out of this woman and that woman and everything as well. So, that's like a hard it's like I seen both sides. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because I really feel like from the male perspective, that's just vice versa, right? Vice versa. Let me start with this first. A woman can tell the same thing about a guy that a guy may not know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This thing that y'all can see that we can't.
No, I feel like, not to cut you off, but I feel like if we can honestly be like, sir, your balls smell, you should be able to look at a female and be like, hey, girl, Hey, go take a whole bath or something. Like, no. What is wrong with y'all?
Different.
Not the balls smelling.
Yeah.
Some women might take it the wrong way. Like, like, I don't know. Some women might take it the wrong way. Women can be very sensitive. So some women might take it the wrong way. They might not take it well.
Yeah.
A lot of some. I'm not gonna say majority, but some are not gonna receive it well. They won't.
I feel you. I think that it takes a lot of tact and everything with you explaining it and everything to that like person. Like, hey, look, there's because I do understand that from a sensitive point of view. You know what I'm saying? And then some people can be very self-conscious as well. So it's different ways, like I said, like tact that you could use to get that point across. But I think that on the other end of that, I think he did make a good point, which that I think that he got backlash because like Jazz was saying, like it's the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Like the message. Don't get me wrong. Huh?
They sent the wrong one for that message.
Definitely, because how you gonna tell women about their pH and nigga, you probably throwing it off.
That's facts. Definitely, because when any guy, and I don't think that I think this right here is gonna raise awareness and everything too, right? Because there's guys that don't know this, that when you are raw dogging like multiple women, that leads to different issues or whatever, like bacterial issues and you know what I'm saying, like those type of things or whatever. So guys, and then we're like brought up and everything in like a sense to think that like the more women that you have, the more player you are. So
no, not because it's like more women are sensitive. Like some women, it's like some women can't handle some soaps down there. Some women can't handle certain colognes, things like that. So that has to be taken into consideration also, that all women's vaginas are not the same.
No, and everybody's biology is different. So who's to say that my pH is gonna rock with your pH as well as somebody else that you bringing into the bed? Like, that's nasty.
That's facts. Way too many juices. You know what I'm saying? This ain't way too many juices being mixed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like so I think that it just really take like real awareness and everything when it boils down to it. But I think that like overall, I think that any man in general, right? This is the way I feel, because I think that aligns with the whole monogamy and polygamy conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like with being with multiple women. Like I don't think that people understand like on the other end of that, like the dangers and everything too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that conversation need to be had, because you can like talk about all like the good stuff that really comes out of it, which is fulfilling like your fantasies and all that kind of shit. But on the other end of that and everything, there's a lot of danger to it too. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, I think that from an emotional standpoint, you know what I'm saying, I think that when you are dealing with different people as well too, that taps into soul ties and sex demons and stuff like that as well too. So when you are sleeping with multiple people, that can really like be detrimental and everything to that person's spirit as well too. So it's like so now it's physical, mental, and spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like a lot of guys and everything have to really take all that in consideration when you're dealing with multiple women. You know what I'm saying? Because that like person that you're dealing with over here could be them going through some could be going through some deep shit, and then that translates over to the next woman because they done slept with that woman and then moved into the other one. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's like a real in-depth conversation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean that's how that's like a brief overview of how I feel about it. I can get real deep on that subject, but I think that's real. That's like the surface level of how I feel about it.
I feel the same way. I can see both sides.
Exactly. I as y'all said earlier, I think he just got the pushback that he pretty much got because of the simple fact of of how he moving out here.
Right.
But what is y'all stance on monogamy and polygamy? Like, what do y'all believe in and everything when it comes to
it's not it's not for me. I don't go whatever people want to do, and I'm happy for them, but it's not for me. I don't like to share. I don't want to share. I think I've shared enough in past relationships. I don't want to do that. It doesn't fit my lifestyle.
I feel you.
This broadcast is brought to you by Melanated Truth. It's our brand new fly merch line. You can pre-order for our apparel and hats. It'll be available on our IG at No Chase the Truth Podcast. Click the link in our bio and it'll take you straight to it to complete your pre-order. The truth is in your DNA. Embrace the God in you. Melanated Truth. Know what I mean?
You think that it could be, so disclaimer, right? Disclaimer. Let me throw that out there to like the people that's gonna be listening to this. I don't, condone any form of like having multiple partners. Let me throw that out there. But I think the other side of it that people come from is like, they'll rather have multiple partners and everything. So that's like the people that really can't just settle down just with that one person. You know what I'm saying? Like being with one person for the rest of their life, they can't really fathom that thought. You know what I'm saying? They have to.
Yeah, and that goes back to everybody is different. Like I don't knock them for what they do. It's not for me. I don't knock them for what they do because I've heard both sides of it too. Like a great bond, support, family support. Like I get it, I understand it, but it's just I don't want to share.
I feel you. I think that as a whole, it I believe in just having one person. I believe in the traditional sense of when it comes to a relationship and building with that person. Because like the way I feel is how can you build with multiple people? It's virtually impossible. You know what I'm saying? From like a soul, point of view, when it comes to just spiritually or whatever, being in tune with that person, it's virtually impossible to be in tune with multiple people at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be on the same frequency wave and shit like that and everything too. So it makes it more, it makes it more difficult. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I guess, that's my like stance on it and everything, whatever. I like believe in just, the whole traditional sense of just having just one partner and just living your life out through, that situation. All right, Shay, what you think? Shay. All right, so we just gonna continue the conversation because hopefully she'll come back in on it.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I've been talking this whole time. I'm like, why did
we did?
Oh my god, yo! Listen, man, listen. Hey, wait. So you ain't hear like none of that conversation?
Hello,
Shay. Yo, oh my god, yo. Alright, so alright, Jazz. So we just gonna continue real quick, right? So let me ask you this, right? What makes a woman wife material?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, sure. I kept like talking and I'm like, why can I hear them but they can't hear me? Like what is happening? I'm interjecting and everything. I'm like, hello?
What you got going on over there, man?
Nick Cannon. Y'all over here like, okay, they're not hearing me. Okay.
Man, listen, you must got either US Cellular or daggone Boost Mobile or something.
Don't do me like that. Do not.
Oh man, yo, all right. So I don't know if you heard like the last question or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely down for monogamy. Like Jazz said, I'm not here for sharing. I am not the sharing is caring type. I am the more so.
What's mine? Fine.
Okay, and if you touch mine, I'm black and eyes. Like, that's how I am.
Period.
Not the violence, y'all.
Who
like
gonna
choosing
check
violence,
me,
man.
boo? Yes, I'm not.
God, no.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
The mirror.
It's too much going on right now. It is 2022. We got COVID, monkeypox. They trying to consider monkeypox low-key a STI. Baby, stay away from me. Like,
Facts.
You
though.
out here, do what you do, but keep that away from me. Because, honey, they already be trying to connect people to being monkeys from the dawn of time. Baby, I don't want no parts.
Right.
It's just too much going on.
It's
man.
just too much. Okay,
Yeah.
No, we already COVID. We just being able to get back outside. You want to keep me inside because people cannot be careful when they're outside? No thanks.
Yeah, nah, man. Like, I do feel you and everything about that, and y'all stay safe and everything too.
Have y'all seen monkeypox? Like, that shit really starts
Yeah.
in people's faces.
I'm
more
shook.
so than the rest of the body.
I'm like shook for real. I don't want no parts of that shit. Like, I would be devastated.
Yeah, man.
I can't fuck with it.
And I work in the public, so I'm always like, bruh, like, let me look at you.
For real, like that shit, like damn COVID on steroids, man. So
like COVID was one thing, but
that is herpes on steroids. COVID.
Yeah. Listen, herpes and COVID, then they're gonna have a baby, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, like straight up. Hey, listen. That's why I did say y'all stay safe and everything too. Which we'll touch on subjects like that as well too. About what's going on in the world and everything too. I think that'll be great topics to throw into these episodes as well. But all right, so both of y'all don't believe in it in polygamy and everything. That's what we got out, right?
Right.
So
a lot of people in polygamous relationships and they know it, but it's neither here nor there.
Right. I don't voluntarily want to be
There we go. I was about to say, there's a lot of people that are involuntarily volunteering. Like, you still fussing over that man, and Ray Ray out here. That's with Keisha and Bon Qui and all them. You volunteering for that.
That's facts. I do feel what you're saying. And all right, so let me really flip it real quick right before I move on to this next question. So let's say if the roles are switched. And it's two guys or whatever versus you being in a relationship with you, a woman, and the guy that y'all with. Let's say if it's two guys. Is that something?
Does that mean you gotta take two dicks? No, I don't want. I don't want.
Okay, we is very.
You gotta satisfy two men. Like, that's a lot.
Somebody ain't gonna get you right. Somebody ain't gonna show up.
Listen,
baby.
Listen. It's girls out here hoeing already, man. So you know what I'm saying. You might as well just get ahead and this right here for the women, right?
They doing that not even because they're trying to be satisfied. They doing it to fill some other void.
Yeah, majority of the time they do. They do that to fill a void. Well, some women are petty too. They just don't want somebody else to have them. Because I've been that type of person before too. But as a new reformed me, I don't want no parts of that shit.
Right. I really feel what y'all saying, right? And now this is why I said that, right? Because it was a young lady on a podcast called Rich and Unemployed, right? So, and a shout out to them and everything as well too. Jonathan Dupaton, that's his name. But he had a young lady up there, and he was talking about, the lady was saying that from a spiritual standpoint, that women and men, but she's speaking from a woman's standpoint, that women aren't traditionally, shouldn't just be with just one guy. You able to be with whoever you want to be with.
That's the first time I've ever heard a woman say that. It's usually
men
saying that.
She was raw and real about it. You know what I'm saying? She was condoning the wholeness. You know what I'm saying?
Some women like that. Like my sister, she was considering polygamy or whatever, but that was my sister. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they choose those things for a reason. It's something in them, like Shay said, it's a void they're trying to fill with some people, and you don't know what it is. And then you have some people that are carefree and really don't care and just want all the love they can get possible. So I really think it goes by a person's standard on what they feel like they want.
And some people just after the wallet, man, the best wallet.
Yeah, and that part too.
I feel you.
Too. You got some cases out here too.
Yeah, sack chasers. Them sack chasers. Yeah. I think that.
Yeah, and sack chasers don't mean $40. Y'all don't count.
You talking about something?
Not the 40, man. Listen, hey, you know, if you out here chasing $40, you are down bad, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw that out there.
Or the sack chaser.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you gonna do it, you know, I ain't knocking nobody doing what they do.
I am.
You know, nah, man. You know, I believe in like the freedom. You know what I'm saying? You know, free will, or anybody doing whatever that they feel like is good for them. But you know, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Now I'm gonna speak my truth on how I feel.
Baby,
you know
you better be at the homeless shelter on a cot if you out here for $40.
Oh no, baby, what is you doing? What is you doing, baby?
And listen. There's some women though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they need that money to go pay a phone bill or something.
Penny, it's out of here.
So they're gonna take that 40.
Listen, if I'm out here selling pussy, I need more than $40.
Hey, it's people out here
you gotta put some value on it, man.
I need more than $40.
It's people out here selling pussy for bud. Now that's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. Hey, look, right? Like the thing is, man, like you got people that really, you know, I think that like there's some women I don't think understand the power that they have. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, they'll just go sell it and everything. And honestly, shoot, I seen some cases when women they'll be giving away they'll give it away for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like the nigga have money or whatever. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, at least put a value, at least place value on it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in that case, she might do it because she like him.
I mean,
hey, listen,
I feel like that's different. I feel like tricking and liking somebody is different.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah,
like
I'm about to say they doing it for free.
I mean,
baby. Usually it's because they like somebody,
right? But I feel like it's also probably reciprocated. He probably takes her out to eat, you know, whatever would have you, romantic little things or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you selling me, $40 ain't gonna cut it.
Nah, man. Like, you know, you gotta get raise the price tag on that, Jack. You know what I mean? Like, you know, 40 ain't, you know, that's for the bums. You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't saying like, okay, let's be clear, ladies. I don't think we're saying like, oh, when we say for free, like you should not be laying down with no man that don't care about your well-being. And we ain't talking about making sure you eat, because you should be making sure you eat already, or keeping your nails in, because basically, baby, you should be doing it. I mean, you should be able to call him and be like, hey, I need some new tires.
Fact.
Hey, I have a flat tire.
That, you know.
Hey, I got my house. Hey, I like my key in my car. Like,
you know, I'm be sure on my light bill. You got me. Something like that.
Facts. And too, like with like him showing up as a whole, right? Because like finances and everything too.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit matters, but you know, just as a whole, when it comes to like, you know, like y'all said, right? Like say you got a flat tire, right? Like you got some guys that can't change a fucking tire. You know what I'm saying? They have to go call old boy from down the street to come daggone change the tire for you.
That's wrong with that.
I dated somebody that came to see me and took care of me while I was with the COVID vaccination. Not the actual COVID, but the vaccination, because it made me feel bad. He came to take care of me. My tire was flat the next day for air in my tire, and got me a new tire. Like, those are things you should be like interested in a guy.
If you're giving away free pussy, that's what.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like straight up. Like.
Y'all keep it locked for part 2 of 3 Sides to Every Story. Peace and love, y'all. Till next time. What's good? It's your boy Jaxson Jerome, the Indigo Child. And this is Truthfully in Tune, my elevation conversation amongst enlightened ones. Brought to you by the No Chase the Truth Network. It's a show centered around the law of the universe, religion, spirituality, and black wealth, of course. Tap in with the guys.
This is a No Chase the Truth production.